Good morning everybody, it's Long Distance Saturday and this is very new, very unconventional because we're here at a canal which is kind of cool. Big lake connected through a canal in the back and we can just watch the girls coming through right here. The open ladies just started. Woohoo! We have Espe here with Mary Carmen up front, followed by also, here's Jenny Kalmbach. We have Suzak here. So Kim Barnes coming through here, kind of what I can tell here. Taryn King there. So interesting. And we're gonna see this 2 times over with the men and the women. So they do a staggered start and somehow I guess this is all gonna mix in the one way or the other. You can't really catch up with those girls. Like once they're paddled past, that's done. Unfortunately there's no media boat where I could follow them. So once they're coming through the canal, that's kind of it, because you know how vast and big this lake kind of is. So you can't really follow around, which I tried yesterday, but they just don't have any boats. The ladies are coming through. And we have Espe in the lead here with Mary Carmen, just like the first go around. Rico Aki, Duna Gordillo. We have Juliette Duham and Alba Frey here. Jenny Kalmbach still in the mix, Seychelles trailing the leading pack. So that's a little cool here, I have to say. Other than covering channel crossings, everybody's kind of coming through this condensed area. I mean, a boat would still be better, but everybody's coming through the condensed area here. And we have here Suzak in the second pack. At least one area I can run to, but there's no way I can get a second angle because they're long gone. Okay, wow, that was a photo finish for Espe, if there ever was one. And second came Mary Carmen. Wow, 2 laps around this massive lake. Congratulations, that was really cool. We have a world champion women's long distance. Lead all the way from the beginning.
Well, me and Mari Carmen both, I think we were working together a bit in leading, and then at the end my plan was try to make a gap at the end, and it worked. I'm really happy. My magic board worked really well, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Bye. Thank you.
Super stoked, we found a media boat. It was a little bit of a last minute thing, but we are rushing up to the start to get epic start line pictures. Okay, they're trying to line everybody up here. There's 100+ paddlers and it has been like a shouting match here for these guys to get lined up, and it is not an easy thing, of course. It's all floating, but there's multiple buoys and there's been threats of disqualifications and so forth. So now there's a boat going back and forth, which evidently causes a little bit of delay in the start, but this is not a joke race. This is the ICF and we are doing things not by the meter, not by the centimeter, we're doing it by the millimeter. Wow, what a start, you guys. Amazing. Right here behind me is a Team Germany with Manuel Lauble, Norman Weber and Ole Schwartz. And behind me more, we have, looks like Bouthi's over there, we have Antonio over there, Manuel over there. It's hard to tell from here, but we're getting such epic shots here following along. I mean, this is a dream, shooting a race like this in a confined space like that, not on the open ocean. We are actually like not creating wake here, and we are just following these racers. It doesn't get much better than that, I tell you guys. Just had a little bit of a lead change here. Rye put the hammer down pretty early in the race and sprinted ahead of Shrimpy and Manuel now back. So this race is definitely shaping up to be a really good one, and we are just about 3/4 of one lap. Okay, so we have a pack of 14 paddlers that separated themselves from the rest of the group, and I don't really think the rest of the group will have a chance to make a move into the top 14 because they are really pulling away right now. And we see Rye a half board length ahead of Shrimpy, I haven't seen Boothie at all. Noik fall back into like the 9th place or something right now. Okay, well, second buoy turn, and wow, these buoy turns in long distance, I'm not too sure about that, but we have Donato made the move, and we are just finishing actually the first lap and coming into the second lap now. That pack of 14 still holding strong, and Rai continues to make these sprints forward every time I'm switching cameras. We are back at the bottom of the pond here, and now it's Donato that made a move. He's first at this bottom buoy, and I know he wants it badly, and it is just amazing to see how many lead changes we have here. We had Shrimpy make a move, then we had Rai make a move twice, and now we're zipping back to the exit of the canal, and I really can't wait to see who's gonna exit on the other end, and then going into basically the last 3/4 of this race here. It's gonna be very, very cool to see. Okay, coming around the corner here, and Donato's clear lead from the buoy is no longer clear, and we have Manuel Oyuela again there moving up, and now he's in the lead again. So we have lead changes here over and over and over. There is no way we're gonna call this race. There's no way we can grab a favorite here, because we also have Noik kind of sitting in the back of the leading 4, and I would not put it past Noik to put the hammer down somewhere 200 meters before the finish and make it this sprint finish. So I am not gonna make any predictions here, because this is just unbelievable. And now we have Etambri there on the SIC board. We're nowhere near calling anything here, because this is neck on neck, tight on tight, I tell you guys. What also really needs to be pointed out at this race is that at not one time we had a draft train. We have lead changes and guys paddling side by side. So thank you guys so much for making this exciting, because draft trains are boring. The last few buoy turns was already so many lead changes. Right now we have 3 leading there, with Donato just a few feet ahead of Shrimpy. But look at this behind me. I don't know if you can see it. Rai once again making a push. This is his 3rd push to the front. Now Shrimpy is ahead. Etambri falling just behind a little bit. Behind, it looks like Eri Tenorio is pushing also. There's no draft trains, you guys. This is just pushing and lead changes the entire time. This is so exciting. We have also there Noik hanging back, and again I'm sure Noik is just waiting for an opening. And now it's Donato is making a move. Donato is catching up with Rai. So we have over and over, these guys are pushing, and now the cadence, the overall cadence is moving faster, and now this group of 14 is really kind of starting to fall apart, with the top 5 guys followed by 4 guys. Now in the lead, Rai Taguchi, Donato, Shrimpy, Eto, and Eri Tenorio, if I'm not mistaken, I sure hope I'm not, is now catching up. It is just unbelievable, this long distance race. Normally I'm watching those long distance races, and yeah, draft trains are boring, but this is most likely the most exciting long distance race that I have witnessed. Wow, that race completely changed from the moment I went off the boat to the beach. Shrimpy started to make a move while we were pulling away, followed by Eri, which was at the time and going around definitely most unforeseen. That was unbelievable long distance racing, you guys. I can't believe that. I was thinking it's gonna be Shrimpy, Rai, Donato, something like this. No, it was Eri pulling a rabbit out of the hat. That was some next level finishing here. This was never boring, and I kind of regret having jumped off the boat. Should have covered this from the boat. Oh well. Pull a rabbit out of your hat today.
Yeah, it was a bad start for me. I fell right in the beginning of the race, but then I got up on my board and I was like, it's not over yet, so I'm gonna do my work. I'm gonna catch up. And then I started putting myself in good positions, and then I was just waiting for the final sprint, and then that's what it turned out to be. And I gave all I could, and happy finished third behind the Noik, world champ, and then Shrimp. He's a rather legend in the sport, so pretty stoked.
Congratulations, hammer status.
Thank you.
Just behind the front, always catching up with.
The pace was really high in front with the guys with the flat water board. You can't keep up with them if you're not in the draft. So I tried to just keep the draft. Try to place myself as best as possible, and it kind of paid off.
First ICF World title. You're second last year. You're second yesterday in the tech. How does it feel to finally get a win here at the ICF?
Yeah, it's amazing, finally.
Yeah,
I can get gold medal.
Yeah. How was your strategy for this race? Because you're always out in front, you're trying to pull away from people. Here it seems like you're pacing yourself a little bit and you're sprinting at the end. Did you have a different strategy for this race?
Yeah, it was very difficult. These ICF races, it was on flat water, which is big disadvantage for me because I cannot use wind and waves. Also, I'm still 18. My physical is still weak, so I'm very happy for this huge challenging, and I won it.
First ICF World title, amazing. Must feel really good.
I grew up paddling in deep ocean with my fishing family. So I want to thank my island, my fishing family.
What a great race. But the day is not over. We're heading over to the juniors coming up in a little bit. In the canal with the junior girls, just starting the second round, coming through the canal. And we have a draft train of 5 with Chilok in front, Cecilia in second, Sorin in third. So that's kind of like yesterday, the tech race, and then Claudia Postiglione in fourth. And sorry, did not recall number 5. Wow guys, Chilok, a second gold here in Sarasota. How stoked for her. She's going to take a breather, and then we're going to listen to her first words after the finish line. And I know Chris and Dave behind me here are super stoked.
How do you feel?
I feel amazing. In Hungary we have this weird thing about the number 3, so for me to win 3 gold medals in a year,
it's incredible.
Such a nice feeling. And this race was really stressful because all the girls were really pushing me to my limits, especially in the end. I had to keep something in the tank to push to the finish line. But I'm really happy that all the hard work paid off.
It's really good.
Today.
You're already a name last year, but this year you're really broken through and made a name for yourself. Are you gonna keep being a junior next year, or are you gonna go compete with the open women?
That's a tough one. I think for World Championships I will stick with the junior category, but of course for Euro Tours and other international events I will definitely test myself with the big sharks. Wow, junior boys strong in Japanese hands, and here is a very happy.
Yes you can.
I need someone.
So was a photo finish for the second and the third, and Kitaro winning this thing. Super stoked.
Okay, I'm here with Kitaro, the winner of the ICF World title. How are you feeling? You've had an incredible season, won multiple gold medals. How are you feeling?
Those were the junior races. Wow, another gold medal for Chilok. Amazing. Actually the podium just like yesterday. Chilok, Cecilia and Sorin. What a finish here. Congratulations. I think we know how the female SUP elite is going to look like in the next few years. Congratulations, everybody. That's the long distance race here. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my videos. We'll see you in the next one. We're going to do a debrief later on. But thank you guys so much for watching.